Top 20 Data Analyzer Interview Questions and Answers. Prepare with confidence for your next role as a data analyzer. Discover the top 20 interview questions and expert-crafted answers to help you stand out and impress any hiring panel. 1. What are the key differences between structured and unstructured data? Structured data is organized in rows and columns, easily searchable in databases, e.g., SQL tables, and typically includes numeric or categorical values. Unstructured data lacks a predefined format. Examples include emails, images, social media posts, or audio files. Structured data is easier to analyze using standard tools, while unstructured data requires advanced techniques like natural language processing or machine learning. Understanding these differences is crucial for choosing appropriate analysis methods. Data analysts often work with both types, using structured data for reporting and unstructured data to uncover deeper customer insights or behavioral patterns. 2. Which data analysis tools and software are you most proficient in? I am proficient in tools such as Microsoft Excel, SQL, Python, Pandas, NumPy, and R for data manipulation and statistical analysis. For visualization, I frequently use Tableau and Power BI. I also work with Jupyter Notebooks and Google Sheets for collaboration and reporting. Each tool serves a different purpose. Excel is great for quick tasks, Python and R are ideal for complex computations, and Tableau helps turn data into intuitive dashboards. I choose tools based on project needs, using SQL for data extraction, Python for transformation, and Tableau or Power BI for communicating findings effectively. 3. How do you handle missing or inconsistent data in a dataset? Handling missing or inconsistent data involves identifying the cause and evaluating its impact. I start with exploratory data analysis to detect gaps or anomalies. For missing data, I might use deletion, if minimal, imputation techniques, mean, median, mode, or advanced methods like regression or KNN imputation. Inconsistencies are corrected by standardizing formats, validating entries against expected values, or using domain knowledge. I document every step for transparency. Ensuring data completeness and consistency is crucial, as poor quality data can skew results and lead to incorrect conclusions. I always prioritize data integrity before proceeding to the analysis stage. 4. What is data normalization and why is it important? Data normalization refers to organizing data to minimize redundancy and improve data integrity in relational databases. It involves structuring tables to ensure dependencies make sense, typically through several normal forms. In analytics, normalization can also mean scaling numerical values to a common range for machine learning models. It's important because it prevents data anomalies, improves query performance, and simplifies maintenance. For analysts, normalized datasets allow easier joins and accurate analysis. However, in some cases, denormalization may be preferred for read-heavy operations or performance optimization in reporting systems like data warehouses. 5. Can you explain the differences between inner join, left join, and right join in SQL? An inner join returns only the matching rows from both tables. A left join returns all records from the left table and the matched records from the right table. Missing values from the right appear as NULL. A right join does the opposite. It returns all rows from the right table and matched rows from the left. These joins are essential for combining datasets based on key relationships. Choosing the correct join ensures accurate data representation. For instance, when analyzing customer orders, an inner join shows completed transactions, while a left join can show customers without recent orders. 6. Describe your experience with data visualization tools like Tableau or Power BI. I've worked extensively with Tableau and Power BI to create interactive dashboards, summary reports, and executive-level visualizations. In Tableau, I use calculated fields, filters, and parameters to create dynamic views. Power BI's integration with Excel and DAX functions is especially helpful for business reporting. I design visuals with clarity in mind. Bar charts, heat maps, and scatter plots are common choices depending on the data story. These tools have helped me transform complex datasets into actionable insights, often used in stakeholder meetings. Visual storytelling is critical in decision-making, and I ensure each visualization aligns with business goals. 7. How do you ensure data quality and integrity? Ensuring data quality involves rigorous checks during data collection, transformation, and analysis. I use validation rules, consistency checks, and audit trails to catch anomalies early. I also cross-reference data sources to verify accuracy. During transformation, I document every step, use version control, and write reusable, tested code. Data profiling helps detect duplicates, outliers, or unexpected nulls. I collaborate with domain experts to confirm data interpretation. Maintaining data integrity is an ongoing process. Quality data builds trust, supports sound decisions, and reduces costly errors. Regular reviews and automation tools also help uphold standards over time. 8. What is your approach to cleaning a large dataset? My approach begins with understanding the dataset's structure and purpose. I perform initial exploration to identify missing values, duplicates, and outliers. Using tools like Python, Pandas, or SQL, I standardize formats, normalize values, and handle nulls using appropriate methods, e.g., imputation or removal. I also look for inconsistencies in categories and ensure relationships between fields make sense. For large datasets, I automate cleaning scripts and document every step to maintain reproducibility. I test outputs to verify results before moving to deeper analysis. Clean data is the foundation of reliable insights, so this step is always prioritized. 9. How do you identify trends or patterns in data? I begin by exploring the data using descriptive statistics and visualizations like line graphs, histograms, and heat maps. Time series analysis is effective for temporal trends, while segmentation helps reveal patterns across different groups. I use correlation analysis to understand variable relationships and clustering for behavioral patterns. For larger or more complex datasets, I apply machine learning techniques such as regression or classification. Visualization is key in highlighting anomalies or seasonal effects. I always align my pattern recognition with business goals, ensuring findings are actionable and relevant. Pattern identification enables predictive modeling and proactive decision-making. 10. Describe a time when your analysis influenced a key business decision. In a previous role, I analyzed customer churn data to identify why users were leaving a subscription service. My analysis showed a strong correlation between churn and lack of engagement in the first month. I presented this to the product team using a Tableau dashboard, suggesting a new onboarding flow and early engagement incentives. After implementing the changes, churn dropped by 15% in 3 months. This experience showed the power of data in driving strategy. It also highlighted the importance of clear communication, as I translated technical findings into actionable recommendations for decision-makers. 11. How do you prioritize which data insights to report? I prioritize insights based on business objectives, stakeholder needs, and potential impact. I start by understanding what decisions the data will support, whether operational, strategic, or customer-focused. High-impact, actionable insights that address key KPIs come first. I also consider data quality and confidence levels, reporting only insights backed by strong evidence. Visual clarity and relevance to the audience matter too. I often create tiered reports, highlighting critical insights up front and offering deeper details as appendices. This ensures decision-makers receive clear, valuable information without being overwhelmed by less significant or exploratory data points. 12. Explain the steps you follow when starting a new data analysis project. I begin by understanding the project scope, objectives, and the stakeholders' goals. Next, I gather and assess data sources, ensuring access, relevance, and quality. I perform data cleaning, transformation, and exploratory analysis to understand patterns, distributions, and anomalies. Then I define metrics and develop the appropriate models or visualizations to answer key questions. Throughout the project, I maintain clear documentation and communicate with stakeholders for feedback. Finally, I present the findings with actionable insights, often accompanied by dashboards or reports. A structured, iterative approach ensures accuracy, alignment with goals, and measurable impact. 13. What metrics would you track to analyze customer behavior? Key customer behavior metrics include retention rate, churn rate, customer lifetime value, CLV, average order value, AOV, frequency of purchase, session duration, and conversion rates. I also look at Net Promoter Score, NPS, cart abandonment rate, and engagement metrics like page views or clicks. Which metrics I choose depends on business goals, e.g., CLV and churn are key for subscription services, while conversion rate and AOV matter in e-commerce. Segmenting these metrics by demographics or behavior further reveals valuable patterns. Tracking and analyzing these data points help companies improve customer satisfaction, loyalty, and revenue. 14. How do you communicate complex data findings to non-technical stakeholders? I use clear, jargon-free language and tailor my message to the audience's familiarity with the topic. I rely heavily on visuals, charts, graphs, and dashboards to make data easily digestible. I focus on key takeaways, emphasizing how insights impact business goals or operations. Using storytelling techniques, I guide stakeholders through the problem, analysis, and outcome. I often prepare multiple formats: a detailed report for analysts and a summary slide deck for executives. Encouraging questions and discussion helps ensure understanding. Effective communication bridges the gap between data and decision-making, making insights truly actionable. 15. What's the difference between a KPI and a metric? A metric is a quantifiable measure used to track and assess specific aspects of a process, such as bounce rate, number of users, or revenue. A KPI, key performance indicator, is a strategic metric that directly reflects progress toward a business objective. While all KPIs are metrics, not all metrics are KPIs. For example, website traffic is a metric, but conversion rate might be a KPI if the goal is to increase sales. KPIs are carefully selected to reflect critical success factors, helping organizations stay focused on what matters most for performance and growth. 16. How do you determine which data is most relevant for business objectives? I start by aligning with stakeholders to clarify business goals and desired outcomes. Then I map available data to these objectives, identifying which data points directly influence or reflect key performance areas. I prioritize data that is accurate, timely, and actionable. I also consider the context. Customer data may be more relevant for a marketing initiative, while operational data suits supply chain decisions. If necessary data is missing, I propose alternative proxies or recommend data collection improvements. Relevance is about impact. Data should help inform decisions, solve problems, or identify opportunities that drive measurable results. 17. How do you balance speed and accuracy in data analysis? I balance speed and accuracy by using a phased approach, starting with a quick exploratory analysis to guide early decisions, followed by deeper, more thorough validation. I leverage automated tools and reusable scripts to reduce manual errors and save time. I also document assumptions and limitations, ensuring transparency. When working under tight deadlines, I focus on delivering core insights first and refining the analysis iteratively. Communicating with stakeholders about trade-offs and timelines helps manage expectations. Ultimately, my goal is to deliver accurate enough insights on time to inform decisions without compromising credibility or reliability. 18. Tell me about a challenging data analysis problem you faced and how you solved it. In a previous role, I was tasked with identifying causes of declining customer engagement, but the data was scattered across multiple platforms with inconsistent formats. I began by centralizing the data using ETL processes, then cleaned and standardized it using Python. I applied cohort analysis and behavioral segmentation, revealing that a specific onboarding update led to lower engagement. I shared my findings through a Power BI dashboard, along with recommendations. The product team revised the onboarding process, and engagement improved within weeks. This experience taught me the value of persistence, collaboration, and data engineering in solving complex problems. 19. Describe a project where you had to work with cross-functional teams. I worked on a customer retention project involving marketing, product and customer success teams. Each team had unique data sources and priorities. I coordinated with them to define shared goals, established a unified dataset, and created dashboards tailored to each team's needs. I led regular syncs to discuss findings and refine our approach. My analysis revealed that proactive customer outreach reduced churn significantly. This insight led to a new retention campaign that improved renewal rates by 12%. Working cross-functionally required strong communication, empathy, and flexibility to balance diverse expectations and deliver valuable outcomes. 20. How do you stay updated with the latest trends and tools in data analysis? I stay updated through a mix of online courses, industry blogs like Towards Data Science, DataCamp, and Medium, and professional communities such as LinkedIn groups and Reddit forums. I regularly attend webinars, conferences, and meetups focused on data and analytics. I also experiment with new tools and techniques through personal projects and certifications. Recently, I explored dbt and advanced Tableau features. Following thought leaders and reading case studies helps me understand real-world applications. Continuous learning is essential in data analysis, where tools and methodologies evolve rapidly. Staying informed keeps my skills sharp and relevant. Mastering these top 20 data analyzer interview questions will boost your confidence and performance. Keep practicing, stay curious, and trust your skills. Good luck with your interview journey.